What's going on? What's going on, Thunderstruck Gaming? My name is HeirOfGotham, and I'm here with
Bootney Farnsworth.
So we got a special treat for you guys today. We're doing a dual commentary. Wanted to bring up Black Ops 4 and all those rumors that have been passing around. Recently, a lot of those rumors have been debunked. We still had a lot of information that made everybody think. And so, Bootney, I'd like to ask you a few things and get your opinion on some stuff.
Cool.
So, like, the first thing that came to mind when what we heard was that with Black Ops 4, that Ravensoft was actually going to make a battle royale for Call of Duty, similar to like that Call of Duty Online that came out in Asia. What did you think about that? Did you hear that?
I think it's a good idea. Try to look at the COD developers from their perspective. They're in the point of making money. So everybody's playing Battle Royale. You know, with the success of Fortnite and PUBG, shoot, they might as well hop on the train too.
You know, I've played some Fortnite with you here and there. Are you a fan of like Battle Royales?
Fortnite is cool, but I suck at Fortnite. I think it's a fun game, but to be honest, you know, I'm a COD fanboy, so I'm looking forward to BO4. You know, I didn't believe all those rumors. I'm waiting until May 17th so we can get a reveal so I can have some idea about the game. We'll make our decision, you know, when the beta comes out. I mean,
yeah, everything we're doing right now is speculating. It's all
I know.
It's all rumors and everything. I know. So like I played a bunch of PUBG on the PC. I played it on Xbox here and there, even though I don't really like the controls that much. You know, I played a lot of Fortnite. I would play Call of Duty Battle Royale. I definitely would play it. I just hope that they bring something different to the table if they're gonna make a version of it instead of just copying everybody else. You know. Yeah.
Now see that might be the problem of Gotham. You saying they bring something new to the table? Thinking like from the COD developers' perspective, what do we want? Do we want them to innovate? Do we want something new, or do we want to go back to how the original COD was? You know, I think it's a balance. Now you saying that they should come out with a battle royale game. You know, we all think that's a good idea, or some of us think it's a good idea, but it shouldn't be just like Fortnite, just like PUBG. But I don't know. I just think sometimes we in the community really don't know what the hell we want. You know, but that's just my opinion.
No, I mean, I agree, but what I think is that if Ravensoft is making the Battle Royale, let Treyarch make the best possible multiplayer that they can make. I don't want anybody touching that. I want the creative team to be on point. Let them do what they got to do. Hopefully it's boots on the ground, but let them do their own thing with that. I mean, if Ravensoft is making a Battle Royale, I would like to see it a little different than PUBG and a little different than Fortnite. I want them to come up with something a little creative in the Battle Royale arena. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, yeah.
If they don't do that, I would play it, you know, especially if I still have the main Call of Duty multiplayer, and worst case scenario I get bored or it sucks, I'll just fall back and play that and just go do some pub stomping.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we're on the same page, right? It sounds like we're both wanting the main
faith in Treyarch, so you know they've always delivered before, but even then, you know, people still complain. You know, they're gonna complain regardless. I think, to be honest, it might get a little hate, but if I'm a COD developer sitting up in my mansion, you're thinking about how to develop these games, and you got the community wishy-washy and not knowing what they really want, I'm gonna line my pockets. It sucks for us because we want the best possible Call of Duty game we can get, but a lot of times I think ultimately they're running a business and it's all about making that money. You know, so that, you know, that's just my opinion.
You're right. We've seen it with the supply drops. We've seen it with all the DLC, and they're getting less and less maps. I hear you, bro. They're all about making as much money as possible. As the fans, we're kind of the ones that are getting kicked in the ass with it, right? So what do you think about the other rumor that came out that Call of Duty was going to be like Lawbreakers or Overwatch, and it was gonna
I don't listen to any of that. Not to cut, sorry I cut you off, Gotham, but yeah, I didn't listen to any of that bullshit, man. I mean, that guy didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I take everything with a grain of salt until I test the game. You know, when the beta comes out, have some indication when May 17th the reveal, then, you know, I'll just keep playing whatever games I play, because to be honest, happy with, you know, BO4. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'll just play other games.
I think that's the issue right now, that Activision's, they're stuck in the rut. I've talked about in the past where they copy other games, like they copy Destiny or copied Titanfall or whatever. If they go this far and they go and copy Overwatch just because it was big last year, I think that'd be a huge mistake.
Think so?
That kid was wrong. Yeah, the community, the reason why they're leaving Call of Duty is because Call of Duty isn't what it used to be, and it's not as interesting. You know, all these other games are fun. Why lose that and mess up Call of Duty as we know it by copying another franchise? It's not even popular like that.
But when you say it's not what it used to be, which I agree, the games that we came to love, BO1, BO2, games prior to that, I think that I mean, the community has changed. I mean, it's full of a lot of kids that I honestly don't think you can please them, which I think is the vast majority. The ones that's buying supply drops, the quick scopers, this young generation. I think what they want, what we want, is two different things.
So what do you think they do? Do they just leave it as open door and then they take the chance that they don't get anybody? Or do they commit to one side and then just say, screw it, let's get what we can?
I'll tell you, if me and you, if we working for these developers, is one thing we gonna do. We gonna get paid. We gonna do whatever we can to get paid because, and I know a lot of people hate to hear that, but at the end of the fucking day, Gotham, it's all about getting that money, you know?
No, man. Yo, you know what though? I want to play a fun game. Yo, they need to put Thunder in charge, get rid of Vandahar or something.
I wish.
And put out a great game. No quick scopers and none of that, you know? None of that bloop.
And, yeah. Because I was in a Boots and Monkeys stream last week, and I started thinking, how hard would it be for the developers to take the past Call of Duty games and put them all in one game? Is that even possible? You know, and Boots' response was that people would still complain. They would say it's the same old. Because if you think back, you know, back in the BO1 days, BO2 days, the complaint really was that it is the same shit every year. So what do the developers do? They switch up and change. So I don't know. I just think it's hard to please everybody. So all I want is a good game, good multiplayer, kill streaks, and I'm happy. Good maps, you know, the basic things that I think, and most people that play Call of Duty would agree would make a pretty good game.
I agree, bro. I definitely agree with you. I think that they gotta figure out what is gonna be fun next year. That's the tricky part, is figuring out what's gonna be good next year so that they're not already boring as soon as it came out or 2 months in like they have been the last couple of years.
Well, let me ask you this, Gotham. Do you think when BO2 came out, if it basically would have been the same game that we all love, what if it was the same game and they had not made any changes? What do you think the Call of Duty community would have been at that point?
So Black Ops 2 is a funny game, now that you mention it, because I remember when that game came out, and I remember when it first came out, people loved it, but then there was also a lot of hate on the game because of the target finders, because of the thermal sights everywhere, quick scope.
Yeah, remove that shit. Yeah.
There was definitely a lot of hate on the game, but I think people came around on it. I think as they kind of tweaked stuff and patched stuff, I remember things getting better. But I remember when that game was the popular Call of Duty, that a lot of people on YouTube hated on it. Matter of fact, one of my favorite YouTubers at the time was this guy named Frito. And he actually used to be on TSG also. Matter of fact, he did a dual com with Apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah, I remember Frito, yeah.
Yeah, so I remember I would watch Frito's videos, and Frito was constantly one of the people that would actually defend Black Ops 2 because, you know, he would say it was a balanced meta, there was a counter for everything, and he was a big fan of it. And there was a lot of other people out there that hated the game. That's one thing that stands out in my mind about that era of Black Ops. To answer your question, if it came out right now, I think it would be the same problem. I think people would hate on it, and then, you know, like, it might die out faster because there's more competition now. And I love that game. That's one of my favorite games of all time. But
same here. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Yeah. I just think there's so much competition right now. The generation of gamers, we're all like these ADD gamers where we get bored and we move on to the next game. I don't know what kind of impact Black Ops 2 would have. Matter of fact, you guys in the comment section, let us know what you think. Do you think if Black Ops 2 came out today with an HD version, would it be as popular as it was when it first came out?
And try to take away the nostalgia part of it, because that's why a lot of us love, you know, BO2, because looking back, things look different than they do when it's right in front of you.
Yeah, I agree. I think there were a lot of maps that came out in the launch that there was a good amount of hate on them. You know, like Aftermath, I think, stands out as a boring map. Drone was another map that people didn't like because they just played so slow. And what was that, Turbine? That giant map with the
oh my god, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you think about it, right, that Turbine map is very similar to World War II, Gustav's Cannon.
Gustav, oh my god, yeah, Gustav.
It's very, very similar, except the difference is that if from Turbine, at least you can get high ground on the sides, not just the middle. That's probably the major difference that make Turbine a little bit better in my opinion. You know, that map kind of sucked too.
Yeah.
If we got that map in WW2, people would not like it either. And that was a launch map. But because it was 3 lanes for most of the maps, people give it a pass. And I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. I love the game.
Do too. Like I said, I'm an admitted COD fanboy.
Hey guys, in the comment section, if you actually enjoy this kind of commentary, you know, let us know. Maybe Booney and I will do this on a regular basis. But that's pretty much all I got today, Booney. What do you think?
That's about it, man. I hope they enjoyed the commentary. Give us your feedback in the comment section. I'm with HeirOfGotham, and this is Bootney Farnsworth, the commentator, formerly known as the only pugilistic COD commentator in the business.